Thank you, Madam President. And while I was on my break in July, of all the issues that I discussed with my constituents in my district, the most outrage about any particular bill that we'd be entertaining was this one. And I'm one of those that has opined that realignment has not been certainly in the best interest of public safety in the state of California, certainly not in the counties that have to bear the brunt of getting our jails congested. And there are certain remedies that have occurred through Prop 47 that will allow criminals now to go back and have their crimes reclassified from felonies to misdemeanors. In fact, it makes it even easier for many of those criminals to ultimately go back and have some of those crimes expunged. And we talk about freedoms. When we have criminals that become felons, we take away their freedoms by putting them behind bars, and it's supposed to be meant as punishment. And another freedom is to vote. And when you are in jail, in prison, those rights are stripped. And when in fact you go on parole, you're released from prison, ultimately, if you exhibit good behavior, try to improve your life, then you get those freedoms returned to you. We've seen a 10% increase in violent crime throughout the state of California. Obviously, the experiments that we've been playing with here in the state legislature hasn't worked. We need to make sure that prison remains punishment. And that's my bias. My bias is that we need to keep people in prison in our local jails that have committed crimes and paying their debt to society. And one of those rights that should not be granted to them is their right to vote. So I strongly urge a no vote.